PCW. How's it going, everybody? My name is Hardy, and this is WWE Shows Reviews 5 coming at ya with finally my PCW Avengement review for this great, amazing PCW event. I went to it last couple of weeks ago. It was an amazing show from start to finish, as PCW does every time, and they impress me every time. So pretty much we started off the show with the Free Slam pre-show, which had Anthony Dangerfield versus Johnny Del Rocco, and it was a pretty good match to start off the Slam pre-show. It was pretty good, and my mate Tyler was refereeing for the match, so I was very happy to see him doing what he does best and doing refereeing. So it was a pretty good match, and Johnny Del Rocco actually lost this match, and Anthony Dangerfield came away with the victory. And looks like Anthony Dangerfield is moving on up the Slam roster. Then we had a pretty funny match between Mr. Big and Aaron Edwards. Aaron Edwards is really impressing me at the moment. His change of character and everything. But Mr. Big came away with the victory here, the PCW president. And we also teased a little bit of dysfunction going on with Aaron Edwards and Anthony Dangerfild. So then we came on to the main show, which was PCW Revenge. All of the show was just pure amazing. But we started off with Cletus Blood versus Nash Archer. Nash Archer is also a Slam wrestler, and a lot of young talent came into this PCW Revenge, so it was great to see some young talent from PCW. But we had Cletus Blood versus Nash Archer. It was a really good match. Started off a bit slow, but then it gradually got up, and one of my favourite spots of the match was when Nash Archer hit, that Antonio Cesaro Swiss Death, where Cesaro lifts the wrestler up and he uppercuts him. That was amazing to see live. And Cletus Blood came away with the victory with a moonsault or some type of high-flying move, but pretty good. And everyone was chanting Nash Archer has a pink dress or something, because his attire was pink. So then we had KrackerJack coming back to Roval, PCW Revenge. After 30-day suspension or month suspension, as Mr. Big suspended him. But it was a great match between him and Chris Trance. Chris Trance is a great wrestler. He's moving on up my PCW likes. Same with KrackerJack. Every time he comes to the ring, he's awesome. Even though many people hate him, I have to agree he's one of the great workers of PCW. And he was very violent as usual, and those chops were very hard. I could tell Chris Chance's chest was red as soon as the match finished. And one of the best spots of the match was when KrackerJack and Chris Chance came to where I was sitting, and they started fighting. So it was great to see that right in front of my eyes. KrackerJack came with the victory here, and in the end hit Chris Chance with a Singapore cane that he brought to the ring. So and then KrackerJack cut a promo before the match saying that he wants to be in the main roster, and he wants to be in the main event and stuff like that. And stuff like that. It's awesome. Then we had it wasn't even a match, to be honest with you. Zack Attack versus Danny Psycho. Danny Psycho is a legend. He is a heel to the max. I love this new character of Danny Psycho. It is really impressing me, and Danny Psycho is coming up to the ranks of my PCW favourites. Danny Psycho cut a promo saying I shouldn't be here. It took me 2 hours to get here, and find out that I'm versing Zack Attack, because Zack Attack's like a Slam wrestler, and Danny Psycho's been there for a long time, and he's like, no, I'm not going to verse this guy, so I'm just going to lie down and ref count to 3, and he pretty much lies down 1, 2, 3, and then in the end Zack Attack's confused because he won, and then Danny Psycho reaches his hands like, alright, give me a handshake, mate, and then he gets kicked to the face, Zack Attack, and gets an Omega driver. So Danny Psycho just leaves, and he's like, stuff this. So Danny Psycho really impressing me at the moment. But same with Zack Attack. Everyone in this PCW Revenge impressed me. Then we had one of my favourite matches of the night, which was the Alliance of Violence, Chris Trio and the Enforcer, versus Fully Six, which is Mickey Jackson and Sammy O, and they versed each other in a no disqualification match. It was a pretty good match. I thought they would bring out more weapons, but they really didn't. They only had the baseball bat, which Benny English brought to the ring pretty much. But anyway, great match, and we finally crowned new tag team champions in the Alliance of Violence. Great match, and I'm happy for Chris Trio and the Enforcer. And no offense, Fully Sick, but your title reign is over. But I think you guys were pretty good champions, so you lasted a long time. So yeah, congratulations to the Enforcer and Chris Trio. Then we came away with Gabriel Wolf versus Twitch Smith for the PCW State Championship. It was a good match, pretty good, and I loved how it was a pretty funny match when, as usual, Gabriel Wolf brings that rabbit to the ring, and Twitch Smith took away the rabbit and put it in a cage, which Paul, one big PCW fan, put it in a rabbit cage or something, and he just ran away with it, and that kind of caused a distraction, and didn't really, caused a little bit of distraction, got Twitch some momentum, but then Gabriel Wolf came back, and I finally saw an elbow, like not a rolling elbow, but it was a pretty good elbow from Gabriel Wolf. It was pretty good, and then it kept going on, and Twitch Smith got some more offense coming in, and as soon as he was going up to the top rope to hit his finisher, out of nowhere, Danny Psycho comes out because he's sick of being on the main, like he wants to be in the main event with KrackerJack, like he wants to be in the main event. So he just distracts Twitch Smith, and then Gabriel Wolf hits a submission or hits his finisher, and he wins, and he still is the PCW State Champion. So congratulations to Gabriel Wolf. Pretty good match from both guys. So congratulations, guys. Then we had one of my favourite matches of the night. This was Tricky D versus Mark Cage. Great match, really good, and Tricky D really impressed me in this match as usual. Every time I see something new from Tricky D, I don't see same things all the time from Tricky D, and so he went. Tricky D did the classic Eddie Guerrero win as Mark Cage brought in his PCW Slam Championship in, and he pretended, and then somehow Tricky D caught it, and then pretended that he got hit by it, and then Tyler turned around and he's like, ring the bell, ring the bell. So Tricky D ran away and got his head's a bit injured still, but anyway, thanks to Tricky D for this. His new card, as you can see right here. Center of Attention, professional wrestler, Center of Attention Tricky D, trickytube.com, facebook.com/Tricky D, twitter.com/Tricky D, tout Tricky, and he signed it. So yeah, he said Tricky Koa No.1. So thanks for Tricky D for that. You'll see my poster soon, all signed and stuff. But then we had the last match of the night. This was the match I was most looking forward to, and you'll see why. But we had Daniel Swagger versus Alberto Bravo for the PCW National Championship, national title. And this was it was a really good match, but the best part of the match was when yours truly, WWE Shows Reviews 5, got the mic and called Ruby Ray a hooker. Yes, it was a pretty good moment for me. Never got to say anything on the mic, and felt good saying it, but no offense to Ruby Ray, you're a great manager and all that, but I don't know, I just had to say it. But anyway, Daniel Slager came away with the victory here with a super kick to the face, and and then in the end of the match, we found out that as Daniel Slager was celebrating, we found out that one KrackerJack attacks him with the Singapore cane and lies over Daniel Slager's dead body, pretty much. Not the dead body, but he's not dead, but yeah. Pretty much lies over him and says that I'm going to be the new PCW National Champion. So yeah, that was PCW Revenge for PCW Revenge. Smack that like button if you enjoyed this PCW Revenge video. comment below and subscribe down below. And now I'm just going to show you guys my posters that I got signed. So yeah, and then we'll end the video. So the first one, as you can see here, I'm just getting it out now. So this one was the Alliance, and Benny English signed it, and he said, "Stay lucky, Benny English." That was cool. And then the Enforcer signature's pretty cool. I like it. And unfortunately, I didn't get Chris Shearer, my favourite, to sign. He had to go somewhere or something, as he said. So yeah, I didn't get him to sign that, but probably next show I'll get him to sign it. Now in the next one, I got all 3 members of the Touch class to sign it. And yeah, there we go. Touch the class. Daniel Swagger up the top there, looks pretty cool. He's got a really nice signature. It's pretty messy, but it's pretty cool. Then we had Twitch Smith over here saying, "Twitch, rock on, you're a boss." And then the last one, Tricky D, the man, saying, "Too Hardy, Tomahawk, Tricky D, Koa." So it looks really good, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and thanks to PCW for an amazing show. I'll be coming down pretty soon to the next show, probably Countdown, on the 6th of August, or 4th, I don't know, 4th or 6th of August. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, PCW, as you guys, anyway, thanks for all your support, and thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next video.